We're announcing something called Cortex Code, which is a coding agent that is specialized to data. What that means is it understands Snowflake intimately, all its different capabilities, what you need to do with everything from how you ingest data to data pipelines to creating new applications and also creating AI agents. It brings the power of AI to automating many of these tasks, and it's been remarkable. We are seeing productivity gains of 5 to 10 times in getting jobs done. And customers like Whoop, which are early deployers of Cortex Code, that's the name of the product, absolutely love it. Obviously, there are many coding agents, but having one that understands data, that is specialized to Snowflake, understands all of its capabilities, and is natively integrated is a game changer. So much so that I, a CEO, can take a screenshot of an app, put it into Coco, that's what we call it internally, and have a Streamlit or a React app come out in a couple of minutes. It's a total game changer for us.
Sridhar, how does this change the business of coding?
Well, it enables people to get a lot more done faster. I think they can operate at a higher plane, data analyst, rather than write SQL. They create these things called semantic views, which you can think of as descriptions of data. That means that more business users can get access to this data using products like Snowflake Intelligence. Also, debugging, figuring out where problems are just got a whole lot easier thanks to the insight that tools like Coco bring. It just makes everything go faster. And honestly, I think creates more opportunities for all of us.
A lot of focus, and if you and I were having this conversation a year ago, still I would probably ask the same question, but more focus on how tech companies are monetizing AI. How does this new product, which sure makes a hell of a lot of sense to me, how do you sell a product like this?
First of all, it is a consumption product, meaning that when a Snowflake customer uses it, they just get charged consumption. In other words, there's not a huge upfront commitment for the product. And they can see the very clear return from how quickly their teams are able to get stuff done. I'll give you concrete examples. Our own support team adopted Coco to change their entire support pipeline. And what that meant in practice is that problems that would honestly take 5 hours to debug, Coco is able to debug them in a matter of 15 to 20 minutes using a set of specialized skills that they develop. I think it is that kind of productivity gain that are going to happen in every aspect of the data lifecycle. And we absolutely are going to help people do more, integrate with AWS, integrate with other systems like Airflow. We really want this to be the tool using which to get work done in the world of data.
I mean, this is amazing technology, and it's moving so fast. So what's the role of humans?
Humans exercise judgment. Humans have the context for how things should be done. You can identify what problem there is, but ultimately how you fix the problem is something that the human exercises judgment on. And I'm one of those people that always wants to make sure that this coding agent, even Coco, is doing the right thing. I think judgment will continue to be an important factor, reviewing the work, make sure that it's going well. Figuring out higher levels of abstraction is also going to be important so that you can develop these reusable components called skills that other people within your team can develop. I think it elevates the human role and takes away a lot of the drudgery that just makes getting work done so much more difficult.
The other component to the news that you're coming out with is you're inking a new partnership with OpenAI. What is it exactly, and what's the value to Snowflake?
We've always said, Brian, that there is no AI strategy without a data strategy. And this partnership represents a next logical step in an amazing AI company like OpenAI working closely with Snowflake. Yes, the $200 million is a commitment to spend on OpenAI models. Obviously, it's a big deal for us. That's a fairly substantial amount. But on the other hand, what this also means is that we are going to be collaborating closely to create AI products that deliver value. Customers like Canva, who are big customers of both OpenAI as well as Snowflake, are going to benefit from us working closely together. I think there are a lot of products that are going to create value in the enterprise, and the two companies working together, doing go-to-market together, is what is going to unlock that value.
You announced, I believe it was in December, a deal, $200 million deal with Anthropic. Why are working with Anthropic and an AI so important? And is it, I imagine you don't see one model winning out over time.
Well, these are the marquee model makers in the world. We continue to have a very healthy relationship with Anthropic, and they all have their specialties. And much more importantly, our customers want choice in the models that they use. I think of these as really important partnerships for us as a data platform. It's the combination of data platform plus the AI provider working together that's going to unlock enterprise value.
This has been a bit of a weird start to the year, Sridhar. Software stocks have really gotten hit, but companies like yours are still out here putting up good financial results. The outlooks have been strong. Like, where's the disconnect, you think?
Well, data platforms are also a little bit different from pure software stocks. And I think the data layer will continue to rise in importance. As you know, we bought an observability company called Observe. And the idea is to provide that kind of capability natively within the platform. Yes, these kinds of coding agents, things like Cortex Code, will make application development easier. But I think there will be durable value in big software providers as well. So I think the effect is a little bit overblown, but we feel very good about where we are because the data platform is the key to helping enterprises unlock value. And us working together with OpenAI and Anthropic feeds into that equation.
It's still, I mean, do you view it as just, I mean, it's hard to believe like big companies like a Salesforce, these SAP, ServiceNow, they go away. But you look at some of the market reactions, that's what the market is saying. It almost doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, there are market reactions. And as you know, market reactions change over time. I do think that this is a time of unprecedented change where the ability to develop new applications is easier than ever before. As I said, I can create React, different kinds of dashboards, just by speaking, asking questions, or asking requests in natural language. I think that is the thing that people are trying to project out. But as I said, I feel good about our ability to provide value to customers as that one data layer that bridges everything. Don't get me wrong, we have great partnerships with the likes of SAP and Salesforce. We just announced a big partnership with SAP where we can bring the power of Snowflake, the AI data cloud, on top of SAP data. We will continue to work with these companies to create the next generation of agentic applications that you and I and everyone else in the world will end up using.
I was reflecting back, Sridhar, to when you and I talked. I think it was January 2025. It was around the time of the DeepSeek announcement. It surprised the market, but it was a moment of really amazing innovation. And 2025 was just an absolutely tremendous period for AI. 2026, how do you think AI will be defined? What's the big breakthrough next that's coming?
It's value delivery. As I said, what I am doing with Snowflake itself, with things like the support product that I was talking about, is being able to have the team be a lot more effective dealing with large volumes. Just before this, I was meeting with my SRE team, which you can think of as my operations team, talking about how they can use Cortex Code to make things like problem diagnosis go a whole lot faster. I think it is all going to be about value creation in rolling out these kinds of agents for real enterprise use cases. I always tell people there are only two things that matter in an enterprise: being able to make more revenue, being able to spend less money. I think we are going to see huge impact from Snowflake customers using products like Snowflake Intelligence and Cortex Code to deliver that value.